Arsenal host Brentford at the Emirates Stadium today at 7:30 p.m. And I'll be honest, a lot of thoughts I had on the game prior. The Chelsea game kind of changed that. So, look, let's get into it. Obviously, if you're new around here, just make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Make sure you're hitting the like button. And also make sure you're hitting the notification bell so whenever I drop a video or go live, you do not miss it. We need to get those percentages up, you know what I mean? Marginal success like Arteta at Arsenal. So, look, when it comes to this Brentford game, originally, I was looking at it like a chance to potentially rest some players prior to the Aston Villa game, because out of the two, I definitely feel like the Aston Villa game is, I guess, more important. And I also believe there's a lot more on the line to kind of prove in that game as well. I also think, just in general, it'll be a more difficult game because Aston Villa are really good at the moment. Arsenal don't have the greatest record at their ground. And we always have a bit of a hiccup versus Emery in the league. However, Arsenal dropped points to Chelsea. So now we have to avoid dropping points at all costs tonight, especially considering that Manchester City beat Fulham 5-4. Crazy game, by the way, people. Fulham was so close. But hey, on another day, another team, maybe more quality, we'll see Manchester City drop points. Now, Brentford by no means are a team that we should be underestimating as a fan base. Yeah, they've proven so far this season that they're no mugs. They've proven this season that although their manager is very inexperienced, Keith Andrews clearly knows what he's doing. The players are clearly playing for him. They're bought into what he's doing. And Keith Andrews, like Mikel Arteta, he likes to maximize all opportunities for success in the game. So we all know Brentford are really good at set pieces, especially long throws. Kayode is an absolute demon when it comes to throwing that ball. Maybe in a past life, he did shot put, who knows? But the way he throws that ball is absolutely mind-blowing. So, for me at least, the game plan is clear. We need to keep the ball on the ground, in play, for as long as possible. If we do give away throws in their half, not in ours, where, you know, they can potentially throw a dagger to our heart with a long throw. Because look, I don't know if Saliba will be there. Apparently he's fit again. But Gabriel definitely isn't there. So that means we lose a lot when it comes to defending set pieces. Just defending crosses as well. Because Gabriel, he always gets his head on the ball. Pause. That's gone. It's just one to think about, right? As an Arsenal fan. Like, obviously, I don't want to diminish, like, their ability to play, you know, on the park. Obviously, out of possession, I think they're a really strong team. I think that we'll face a similar sort of intensity and game that we did against Sunderland. But the only difference is we're at home. And at home, we should be winning our games. There's no two ways about it. At home, win your games. Away from home, at the bigger teams, take what you can. Well, maybe not the bigger teams, the harder teams, because there are a lot of teams that they're good at home, but they're not necessarily high up the table. Harder teams, take what you can. We took what we could against Chelsea, but we now need to win. And it's that simple. And, you know, Arteta started off really early, hyping up this game by saying, look, I need you guys to be animals at 7:30. 7:30 on the dot, be animals. Make yourself heard. Be loud. The guys are going to need that. at least just in my opinion, I do believe greatly in the connection between fans and players because I believe in the connections of humans. And me, myself, as a human, I know that when I feel like I'm supported, I'm happier. I do things better. And I don't know, I just do things with a better sort of feeling. You know, I feel you just feel better, right? It's better to be supported than to not be supported. So we gotta be loud today. So if you're going to the game, I hope you leave the game with your voice not intact. But when it comes to a desired lineup, this is kind of what I want to go for. I mean, obviously, David Raya is what it is. You know what I mean? I feel that there needs to be any discussion there. The only thing I will say is if you do have Hincapié and Mosquera in front of you, I'm going to need you to play more of a leading role. I'm going to need that leadership. I'm going to need you to be directing them. All of that stuff there. Right back, I can't lie. Where I was thinking of maybe resting Timber, I can't rest Timber anymore because I need to play a somewhat strong team because I need to secure the 3 points. And it's just unfortunate. It really is just because I would have loved to rest Timber. And look, Mikel Arteta still might do it. I don't know if Ben White is available, but for example, if Saliba is available, he might go, you know what, Mosquera right back and then Saliba centre back. He might do it. But unfortunately, I don't think we have that leeway. Now, if Saliba is fit, Saliba goes right back into the team. I would have loved to give him an extra game's rest, maybe bring him on as a sub in this game. But if you're fit, we're not really in the position to be, I guess, giving players rest or sacrificing our better players for this game because we have to win. I'm not saying that we can't win with a weaker team, but it needs to be guaranteed. And for us to guarantee it, we have to play our strongest available team. With that in mind, obviously, Hincapié, you know, I don't feel like, I mean, you could put Calafiori left centre back and then Miles Lewis Skelly left back. But I think we need to be very, very careful about the fact that Calafiori is 1 yellow card away from a ban. So you guessed it, I'm starting Lewis Skelly because I need Calafiori to play away at Aston Villa. I need it. I unfortunately I cannot. I can't risk it. And I honestly, people, I really hope that Arteta doesn't. Now, obviously, the midfield three, Zubamendi has to go there. Hopefully, this time he doesn't get a yellow card at 4 minutes and can actually play his game. But you guys know me, the agenda, he's the solo six, all of that stuff. It's there, isn't it? It's that simple. And then, see, now this is where it gets really hard as an Arsenal fan. Because Odegaard is back, the captain's back. Do you know what? I go Odegaard. I'm sorry, people. I have to go Odegaard. I have to go Odegaard. I have to. Like, honestly, I have to. Like, El Capitano. Do you know what I mean? I can't not. Do you get it? And obviously, I have to go Declan Rice. Like, don't get me wrong. Eza is amazing and has been amazing in the midfield as of recent, but he does sometimes have the tendency to ghost. And when he ghosts, there's nothing really happening. Whereas even if Odegaard does ghost, he still controls the game and the midfield to some sort of degree. I do believe that Zubamendi, Odegaard, and Rice is our strongest midfield. And, you know, we got to start working Odegaard back into some level of fitness anyway. So that's what I'm going with. And do you know what? I would actually consider putting Eza on the bench this game. Because don't worry, people, because I've got an unexpected thing. Because remember, people, this is a desired lineup. This isn't the lineup that I think we're going to go. Now, Bukayo Saka, I mean, speaks for itself, right? Speaks for itself. Apparently, Victor Gyökeres is back. So because Victor Gyökeres is back, well, I say apparently, he came on in the Chelsea game, so I know he's back. But sorry, I've been hearing he might start the game. But for me, it's not a might, it's you start the game. It's just that simple. Yeah? Now, murmurs about Trossard being fit, wouldn't risk it, personally. But it's because now I get to run my agenda. Or continue running my agenda. I couldn't do it for time because he was injured, but now I can start running it. I want Gabriel Jesus as my left winger. I'm sorry. A front three of Saka, Gyökeres, and Jesus, I think is amazing. I mean, I could have gone, and I still can, and to a degree, I wouldn't mind it going Eza on the left and then bringing Jesus on in the second half. But I just feel, you know what? Start giving him some minutes, give him a run out, get him used to football again. And I feel like he can do all of the link-up stuff on the left that Gyökeres tries to do, and this would be a lot more smoother. Because Gyökeres likes to drift out to the left anyway. That will allow Jesus to drift into more central areas, maybe allow Odegaard to play, I guess, a bit deeper because he likes playing in deeper areas anyway. And then we still effectively have some sort of 10 on the pitch. In my opinion, this is what we should do. So look, people, that's my desired lineup. I mean, let me know, and obviously my thoughts on the game because we did that first. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this game. Let me know what you guys are thinking in terms of a lineup. I know somebody's going to call me crazy for having Jesus left wing, but hey, you guys know me. I'm a crazy individual. Let me know your predictions. I'm going to go with 2-1 Arsenal. I think that's what my prediction is, 2-1 Arsenal. And yeah, as always, I'm going to love you and leave you. Come on, you Gunners.